guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So for today's video I'm going to be doing something super different, something that I've never really done before on my channel. So the day that this video is going up is the day that Fast X is released in the cinemas, and so I wanted to do something, I guess like in my niche you could say, to almost celebrate the release of Fast X. So I have come up with a super creative makeup look. This might be one of the most creative makeup looks I have ever done, and basically this makeup look is based off of Dom's 1970s Dodge Charger, which I personally just feel like is one of the most iconic cars in the entire franchise. So yeah, before we get into it, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. And now let's get into the look. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with primer. So to start, I'm just taking the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is just what that looks like, and I'm just going to pop this all over my face and blend it out. I really love this primer. I feel like it just gives the perfect smooth base for the rest of my makeup. I think I might try and time-lapse quite a bit of my base makeup just because I want to focus more on the eye makeup and the lips, as that's like the main part of this look. Okay, now for foundation. So I'm just taking the 17 Second Skin Enhancing Foundation. This is just what that looks like. I picked this up recently and I've only used it once, but so far I feel like I really like it. So I'm just going to pop that on the back of my hand and then pop it on with a sponge. So to apply that, I'm just taking the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge and I'm just going to dot it all over my face and blend it out. I feel like I've put way too much on the back of my hand. Okay, I think that's the best I'm gonna get it. I feel like you can definitely see why it's called like the Second Skin foundation. I honestly think this might be the best shade match in a foundation I've ever found. So yeah, I'm really liking that. I feel like so far I'm really enjoying that foundation. It gives a nice kind of light medium coverage, which is what I like to go for, especially in spring and summer. So now I'm just going to pop that down my neck as well. However, I do feel like I could get away with not doing that, as it does seem to be that good of a match. Okay, foundation done, so now moving on to concealer. So I'm just taking the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Concealer. It just looks like this, and I'm just going to pop that under my eyes, on my eyes kind of as a base, and anywhere else that I feel like I need it, around my nose, that type of thing. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm just going to take that same Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge just to blend this out. Okay, so concealer done. Now I'm just moving on to powder. So I'm just taking the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is in the shade Transparent, and I'm just going to be applying that all over my face to set my base with the Real Techniques powder brush. And then, as always, to set my eyes better, I'm just taking the Real Techniques blush brush, as the tapered kind of angle of the brush just sets my eyes a little bit better. Okay, now that powder is done, moving on to bronzer. So I'm just taking my go-to Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is what that looks like, and I'm just going to be applying that using the Real Techniques multitask brush. And then I'm just taking the Real Techniques powder brush just to pop it along my jawline and down my neck. So next, moving on to blush. So I'm just taking the MAC Mineralized Blush. This is in the shade Warm Soul. It just looks like this, just a really nice pink. And I'm just going to take the Real Techniques blush brush and just pop that on my cheeks. Then next up is highlighter, so I'm just taking the e.l.f. Metallic Flare Highlighter. I can never open this. This is just in the shade White Gold, and I'm just going to be applying that to my cheekbones with the Spectrum A10 Small Fan Brush. Okay, so now we're on to one of my favourite parts of this look, which is the eye makeup. So this is where it starts to get like really creative and starts to play into, I guess, like the Dodge theme. So first off, I think I'm just going to take some of my powder and just kind of use it, I guess, to extra powder my eyes and create a base. As obviously using black eyeshadow, I feel like black eyeshadow just never blends the best. So we're going to just work with it and see what happens. Okay, so to start the eye makeup, I'm just starting with the Avon True The Day to Night Edit palette. This is what that looks like. It's actually not mine. This is from my mum's makeup collection. Turns out I didn't have a black eyeshadow in any of my makeup collection. And I'm just going to be starting with this black eyeshadow right here. And I'm going to start by popping this on my outer corner and through my crease, just using the Revolution Fluffy Blending Brush. Just trying to really pack that on, as I feel like this is very much on like a smoky eye level. The only thing I really don't like about black eyeshadows is that they just don't blend the best. If you have any tips for blending black eyeshadow better and like smoother, let me know in the comments. Okay, I feel like that's the best I'm gonna get on the first eye for now. Sometimes after I've done the next shade, I will just like go in with that again, just to smoke it out a bit more. So now I'm just gonna do the other eye. Okay. I think that's the best I'm going to get for now. Hopefully you guys can see that well enough. I know it's not the best blending in the world, but black eyeshadows are just complicated. So next for the eye makeup, I'm just taking the Friends X Revolution. I think this is the Open the Door palette. And I'm just going to be taking this shade right here, which is Big White Dog, which is kind of like a white silver kind of shade, I guess. And I'm just going to be popping that on the rest of my lid. Okay, I'm happy with that. So that's just what that looks like. Now I'm just going to go back in with the black in that Avon palette and just smoke it out a little bit more. Okay, I feel like I'm really happy with that. So that's just like the smoky eye situation we have going on right now. So next I'm just going to be adding some eyeliner to the look. So I'm just going to be taking the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Eyeliner. This is in the shade Jet Black. This is just what that looks like. One thing I really love about this eyeliner is it has a super thin tip, which I feel like is actually easier than like a pen style liquid liner as well. So I've actually been finding this really easy to use, and I'm just going to start by lining my lash line just regularly. Okay, one eye done. As you can see, it's like fairly precise, I feel like. It's probably some of the best eyeliner I've possibly ever done, so that's nice. And now I'm just going to do the other side. Again, just lining my lash line as usual, first of all. Okay, that one's gone even better, like, look how, like, precise that is. I feel like it's actually almost a straight line. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dip back in to the little pot and I'm going to do a wing. I've actually been finding this eyeliner a lot easier to do wings with as well. Like, I really feel like I would use this to do like winged eyeliner, not on a daily basis, but on like a regular basis. Okay, so now I'm going to add a wing. Like, okay, I've definitely done it better in the past when I've practiced this look, but I feel like that still is one of the best wings I've ever done with eyeliner. So this eyeliner really makes it easy to do winged liner as well. Now to just try and replicate that on the other side. Okay. I would go as far as to say that those wings are pretty even. So, I'm really happy with that. Eyeliner is done. Would highly recommend this if you're not the best at winged liner or liquid liner. It definitely makes it easier. So now I'm just going to take the Spectrum A17 little tiny angled brush and I'm just going to take that same black eyeshadow from before and just kind of line my lower lash line. I feel like this just smokes out this look even more, which was definitely the effect I was going for. Now for the other side. Okay, lower lash line is now lined, so that is pretty much it for the eye makeup. I'm just thinking I might just dip into my Revolution X Roxy palette and just take the shade Vanilla just to kind of clean up the edges of the smoky eye a little bit. Just using my Kylie Cosmetics medium blending brush. Just to almost act as a matte brow highlight, but also just to kind of soften the edges. Plus I feel like it possibly went a little bit too high. So next for mascara, I'm just taking the e.l.f. mineral infused mascara. This is what that looks like. I love this. It's super inexpensive, but it's a really, really good mascara. And I'm just going to pop that on my lashes. I feel like I'm almost going for like, I guess like a thick mascara look with this. Like trying to get my mascara looking a little bit thick, I guess, so that it blends nicely with the eyeliner. Okay, one eye done. If I come in closer, you can definitely see the difference with that mascara. So now I'm just going to do the other side. Okay, Other eye is now done as well, so top lashes are now done. I seriously love this mascara, it's so good. So now I'm going to do my bottom lashes, and then it's onto the lips, which is another super creative part of this look. Okay, lashes are now done. So we've now finished the eye makeup. So now moving on to the lips, the final part of this look. So to start the lips, I'm taking my concealer again, and I'm basically just going to be concealing my lips completely. You'll see why in just a second. I've just found for the lips, this is the best thing for it to work properly. Taking my sponge, blending it out. Okay, then once I've concealed my lips, we're just going to take my powder and my blush brush and just set it. Okay, so now that I've concealed and set my lips, I'm just gonna be popping this silver eyeshadow that I used on my eyes all over my lips. So one thing I knew as soon as I started planning this look was that I wanted the lips to be completely silver to represent like the silver engine on the front of Dom's car right there. So yeah, I am gonna pop this silver eyeshadow all over my lips. Hence the concealer, I just feel like it made it easier to get a fully silver base. Okay, so now that pretty much my entire lips are silver, I'm now going to top that with this e.l.f. liquid glitter eyeshadow. This is in the shade Bling Bling. It's just a silver liquid shadow, and I'm just going to pop this over the top just to really enhance the silver. Okay, and then I'm just going to let that dry down and just see if I need to add a second layer, particularly to the top lip. I feel like it doesn't really apply as well on the top lip, but if I come in a bit closer, that's just what it's looking like so far. Just a nice pop of silver. It takes ages on the top lip to dry down. Okay, so now that that first layer has dried down, I'm going to go in with the second layer, mainly on the top lip, as, like I said, it just hasn't really stuck properly on the top lip, just to try and enhance the silver a little bit more. Okay, I actually feel like it didn't need too much. I do keep feeling like I could smoke this out even more, but I think it's good enough. I think it's smoky enough. Okay, my SD card just filled up and my camera stopped recording, so I don't actually know where I got to, but yeah, I'm just adding a tiny bit of extra black eyeshadow just because I feel like I could smoke this out a little bit more. I feel like it's already enough, but I like it extra smoked out. I feel like that's good. I didn't add too much more, just a little bit. Okay, so now to finish the look, I'm just taking my Revolution Hydrate and Fix Setting Spray and we're just going to set the look. Dry that down a little bit. And then we're done. I hope the lighting's still okay. It looks a bit dark, but we're done anyway. So as long as when I come in close, you can see the look well enough. So this is the finished look. I'm going to come in a little bit closer so that you guys can see it better. So this is just the finished look up close. So obviously we have the smoky eye where I feel like the black eyeshadow, the black eyeliner really represents, I guess, just the colour of the car in general. And then of course we have the silver eyeshadow and the silver lips as like the pops of silver on the car, and of course the lips representing the silver engine on the car. So yeah, that is the finished look, which brings us to the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up to let me know. Let me know in the comments if you think this look captures Dom's Dodge Charger well enough. After creating this look, I really feel like I'm now super excited to go see Fast X. No spoilers if you've already seen it at the time of seeing this video. I honestly am so excited to go see the movie. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe right over here and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. And I also have a vlog channel if that is something you'd be interested in. You can subscribe right over here. If you would like more content from myself, then you can click here for my last video, which was the no mirror makeup challenge, or you can click here for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye guys!